I'm sure you've heard the news. Welcome to Britannica. Today, we're diving into a monumental event that marks the beginning of a new era in American politics. It's January 20th, 2025, and I'm standing right in the heart of Washington, D.C., watching history unfold before my eyes. Donald Trump is about to be sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. Let's go. The ceremony is kicking off, and you can feel the anticipation in the air. Trump is taking the oath of office, with J.D. Vance by his side as the new vice president. It's a surreal moment, watching the transfer of power happen right before our eyes. The crowd is going wild, chanting USA, 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 as Trump raises his hand to take the oath. This isn't just any ordinary inauguration, you guys. The security is insane, with a mix of Secret Service, police, and even some military presence.
We're entering a golden age of America, folks. We'll make this country free, sovereign, and independent again.
The crowd is eating it up, cheering at almost every line. Trump's supporters are loving it. Oh, and there's a special mention for Greg Abbott. Looks like Trump's doubling down on that border security alliance. Whoa, things are getting intense now. Trump's just declared a national emergency at the U.S.-Mexico border.
I am declaring a national emergency at our southern border. We will stop this invasion.
The atmosphere is electric, with supporters chanting "Build the Wall." It's like 2016 all over again. But it's not all cheers and celebrations. Just a few blocks away, protesters are clashing with police, adding a layer of tension to the day's event. Emergency vehicles are on standby, ready to respond to any incidents. The air is thick with both excitement and unease. Supporters are waving flags, their faces lit up with hope and determination. It's a day that will be remembered for years to come. The National Guard is out in full force, ensuring that the day's events proceed without major disruptions. The stakes couldn't be higher. As Trump and J.D. Vance wave to the crowd, you can feel the weight of the moment. This is the dawn of a new era, filled with both promise and uncertainty. Later that evening, the Commander-in-Chief ball was a spectacle of its own. Trump and Melania took to the dance floor, sharing a moment that captivated the nation. The ballroom was filled with dignitaries, celebrities, and supporters, all dressed to the nines, celebrating the new administration. Trump gave a heartfelt toast, promising to lead the country to new heights, and thanking his supporters for their unwavering loyalty. The guests responded with enthusiastic applause, raising their glasses in a toast to the future. Melania, radiant in her gown, smiled warmly, embodying the grace and poise expected of the First Lady. The evening was a perfect blend of elegance and patriotism, setting the tone for the new era that lies ahead. In his first hours in office, Trump has already signed several executive orders. These include measures to boost the economy, enhance national security, and reform healthcare. One of the most significant orders is aimed at reducing taxes for middle-class families, a move that has been met with widespread approval from his supporters. Additionally, Trump has announced a comprehensive plan to tackle the opioid crisis, promising more resources for treatment and prevention. The new administration is also focusing on strengthening the military, with plans to increase defense spending and modernize the armed forces. As the nation watches closely, it's clear that Trump's presidency is set to bring significant changes. The coming days will reveal how these new policies will shape the future of America.
We're introducing the External Revenue Service. It's time to make America prosperous again.
The business leaders in the crowd are paying close attention to this part. Trump's promising to impose tariffs on foreign goods and revitalize American manufacturing.
We're declaring a national energy emergency. It's time to drill, baby, drill.
Trump's canceling the Green New Deal and electric vehicle mandates. You can see Elon Musk in the audience, and he doesn't look too happy about this. It's wild how much can change in just one day, you guys.
We will enforce policies that only recognize two genders. It's common sense, folks.
It's like the whole country's divide is playing out right here in front of the Capitol.
We're going to ban certain books and curricula. We'll teach American exceptionalism, not critical race theory.
You can see some people in the audience looking shocked, while others are on their feet cheering. It's a stark reminder of how divided the country has become. J.D. Vance and Mike Johnson are right up front, nodding along to every word. It's surreal seeing all these tech giants at a Trump inauguration. And of course, the Trump family is out in full force. Melania's there, looking as stylish as ever. All of Trump's children are present. I just spotted Tim Cook and even Han Zheng from China. This is like the most exclusive event of the year, you guys.
With the stroke of a pen, we're undoing years of bad policy. America First is back.
The crowd is going wild with each announcement. Some lawyers in the crowd are shaking their heads, talking about how some of these orders might not hold up in court. It's clear that this is just the beginning of what's going to be a contentious 4 years. As the sun sets on this historic day, America braces for a turbulent and divisive period ahead. The inauguration has set the stage for a new era, with both supporters and critics gearing up for the battles to come. The crowd erupts. Trump takes the oath of office, marking the beginning of his new term. Trump shakes hands with various dignitaries, solidifying alliances and setting the tone for his administration. The Trump family celebrates on stage, a moment of triumph and anticipation for the years ahead. Trump is also signing a new healthcare reform bill aimed at reducing costs and increasing accessibility. In addition, Trump is tightening immigration policies, focusing on border security and reducing illegal immigration. Education reform is also on the agenda, with plans to increase school choice and reduce federal oversight. Trump is pledging to increase military spending, ensuring that the armed forces are well funded and prepared for any challenges. Infrastructure is another key focus, with a new bill aimed at rebuilding America's roads, bridges, and public transportation systems. People around the world are reacting to this big news, and the opinions are very different. For example, Pope Francis, the leader of the Catholic Church, has asked everyone to come together and understand each other. On the other hand, Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, has congratulated Trump and said this could be a new beginning for the relationship between the U.S. and Russia. As the event ends, people are starting to realize what just happened. Trump is back, and he says he will make big changes. The crowd is leaving now, but the excitement is still in the air. Some people are celebrating like it's a big party, while others are in shock. One thing is clear: the next 4 years are going to be very eventful. As I stand here on the steps of the Capitol, watching the sun set on this important day, I feel like we're at a turning point. Trump's new era has started, but what it means for America and the world is still unknown. One thing is for sure: we're in for an exciting time. This is Coop, signing off from one of the most amazing days in American political history. Stay tuned, everyone. Things are about to get really interesting. Trump has already started signing new policies aimed at boosting the economy and strengthening national security. People are discussing these new policies, with some hopeful for positive changes and others concerned about the implications. Trump is meeting with his advisors to outline his plans for the first 100 days in office, promising swift action on key issues. Supporters are cheering, eager to see the changes unfold. Meanwhile, protesters are rallying, voicing their concerns and opposition to the new administration's direction.